tie Haruna na Boachi na bi ya oye national organizer e de the new patriotic party and then say twofo nhia ma oye ye no ene nkomo ne say twofo di ye no ye nkonko tie kakra na ye mra ye ba ye be di hu nkomo ansa na ye tesi mram na ye ti mra medical catch o say law events o say bonsu e wa ha why a private legal practitioner ya of oye adwuma e wo obribo hen and associate e wo Ashanti mantenkopo kumasimu ene sunyane enyina no oye adwuma eso e wo honom eti ene wono ane no ebedi enkomo sanso ana menua Hafiz enso ebeba aba be kan ho na ye de dwumadie no so atimi ade patriotic party ana ene oni centralfo edi nkomo on the issue enra ebobo baaye edefa yewura kan nana yawo kuntun kurunku oforiata ne samane ho maka ne se ma minchia Duke oforiata onu akuma ni nua panyini Ken Oforiata. He is a member of parliament for Fantiakwa South. Ofriachem heman. Oya chem hemani. Ti eno. Ashanti Regional Police Commander. Yadra DCOP. DCOP. Frank Abroka. Say yai. Onya Ashanti Regional Commander. Onya Ashanti Regional Commander. Edra wajine transfer. Wajine transfer. Enti ene de yere no. Ati ana ebedi komo djumadi ani ye talk Ghana on Wontumi 101.3 Red na fe Wontumi TV. Ebra Facebook page wadin kire nya temdidie. Kire den se Ghana ni emom nya temdidie. Lawyer Evans Osei Bonsu a private legal practitioner from Obriboahin and Associate. Lawyer Majo.
Major so na memfa akwanya iso na menchia watiefo no wahwefo nyina. Yes. Chenkwa na voice ni mu ya medafa o. Ezade ketwa.
Elem godai ni.
Utumu se na voice ni mu odu. Ayese na nabi na say ya machines na. Utumu se yes. Na say the music sound no. Sound no more da papa. Eye no so ya tarimu live.
Kwa chima. Yeah. Ni ebuka bande ko kwa biar ma ko pa manfo fie bebere ngode ya sama fo dam mienu buya ada munji hotel ni ngo na ye ibose ba yimano ne Fred no de ombom di 4 days se fie boko
nyame adom adwuma mboko ja yakodi pa
ye nti ho ene ye onkomodi pa ko se ne be mbra adwuma
that is so
ye ni kanti ye si wo regional coordinating council ene transfer ya regional police commander ye dia mano a plan na yasese ana ayino because me kai school for Kontako na regional police PRO ne kasa ye bi KTI for ne school ba ko ntokwa bi ade chen ya pe ana transfer ne ko temalo sai ma wo ko kwa na madam fa no hu ne bi ye rabro kwa be ye commander wa Ashanti region before be regional commander no ye MTTD commander a obo adwuma ma evidenta kwa me wo Boss FM na me ko ne ho pa me ne di nkomo pa a me nim no se me ositie but that say ko ba bi no na obanya original commander na ne ho nsem a ba ne nsem bi na ekoko no na eka me esa se na opanyin hu hye den hu ne yi ase na first na se na pepe otie e na aba ne se ya na within shortest time na no yesi ya transfer na ye na free Ashanti region na esi ye ewo nano na sanne issue no nti plan na
yo me da say ma men sanchia watiefo no ahwefo nyina in fact sa wo hwe opanyin abrakwa minim ne yie pa na minim se de ne susitie ana oye obi oye very friendly ana wo hwe ne nyuma yemu a oye ne bibia pepepe se min nim no kra no menene na started law school ewo academic no BL LLB ya Bachelor of Laws ewo KNUST ya koya sadura professional law school the same thing to mena na classes na lecture halls kra me fa ne say emfie be nsia de minim no na minim ni su said o city say na djuma yemu no very diligent or ya na djuma very industrious in fact time obe free office kra kono issue ba obema wa petition now the abana office no anya abotra hwem na efata se o transfer de ko ba bia obey ni nyina ma pepepepepe na wonim de ye me nwanwa kakra ne se me hu se ene ya yi na firi ho no mo a na ye di kan asem si regional coordinating council but so hwe pictures ni videos na eye clear okra studio a hu se nkrofo bi betena ha no mo kasa last fa galab say woni ade o nyina emfo nyini wo video no mu bi o de nya bote na observe video ni ye see regional coordinating council
mehu mienu no mehu o mo video no
absolutely etun se sa nipa mienu ni nyina no o ma betena ha no mpe o ka so mo disclose o mo political party but me wan say me hwe video no mehu sa ni mu no nyina so sa wo o mo so mo disclose o mo ankrofo na ekọ sa mre no galamse omoko galamse wo AG onum ewo oboase you see sankrofo na na de omo bedi the same juma na see regional coordinating council no so the point is at that time na regional minister na yede na ba no ne jumadi a ono so ye as a regional minister kwan ben so obi a bo barriers nyina o kwan ben so na sankrofo no fa ye etimbe she ho di wura ho on point ne se so hwe opanya abra kwade na kamia ye se ese ya plan ni ya to dada ni edi kan kra transfer ni dada because ne ya papa transfer na na letter da ofofro aba it means na aban na bonitiri mu pose obe transfer ni dada because aban bia otumi se o transfer otumi se ba bia odwumadie fata na ode wokọ but ese ya akoyete se based on the happen or regional coordinating council enu hu na e bia ye dia transfer opanyini abrakwa why who be the who yan say letter na by say a transfer no justifiable reason yes on call headquarters but me point ne say enipa bi edi dwumadie bi enipa bi kasa o mo kan wo regional coordinating council they say obi betena aka say regional minister jina nanim pefe say o man na nan council boadu e ma meye council of state over his dead body that statement was made publicly in the presence of a lot of witnesses umujina ho etika minister no so senenka se don kwa dia na was minister so atwe na konya na dia asen because all your minister you are a minister for all enipa Ashanti region na your minister na obi a member of council of state a futuo keke ana ode kwa koma aban and that no me ma be 6 core areas member of council of state or the ma aban make a say bill be call parliament or advice aban president bill be council or advice no appointment because with me advice no these are the core areas ne de keka ho member of council of state e de ye de bo aban enti de obeka bi akra wo hwe the national constitution it does not bind the president say opa no ofa enti se ekoto council of state aba e de enti na wo se basa yo emietete bylaw papers near destroy no because intention nipa ne de ko nyina was actuated by malice Roni Bekas adwembone etechiri they wanted to destroy the content of the bylaw box to make it what unusable nature say obi antimi nyusu nature say at the end of the day and declare winner oh yes anade no wanya free mu into opanyina brakwa de no in fact it surprises me because minim reason ti ayede fa no ayede ne ko ebia na services is needed somewhere however me hwe the time frame yet now to me say abon letter crowd to what
ade yan ye friend
it either say it was a calculated attempt say ye be da ye sa de no regional coordinating council na agina saka se bia wanye na adwuma ye ne de transfer obi anu opanyina abrakwa ebra status or MTTD commander ne ade nyina ne nyuma wa ye nyina pepepe obi apenasem in Ashanti region ye ni say regional commander no ma obi ani je e wo opanyina abrakwa ntina make to say nye be a lecture ho ne metena ye oye lawyer me nso me ye lawyer nti na ma me bona baso but me hwe ne dwumadi a oya there are several petitions na me de akọ nadimu a emuaye akọ waje atum nso wa anye ne me pa amame what you say because I am a client na nya problem or the call say bia yemfa nkwa at the end of the day it didn't even go in our favor and no nkyere say na me nete classroom and say lecture hall nti e wo so ye ade ma ne favor me it means say oye nipa bia ode pepepe ye na ye adwuma oye just
you support a course Dr. Frank Makunya anyi na adwuma yie
absolutely because they all can say statement no kind of so muhwehwemu because obi atime agina hanoma ba station hanoma be can say all kind publicly ese ono over the dead body ma say nipa went me member of council of state you see so a young guy near the jumadie we di amawa
mete ba kokra council say we not even no tune for the better impose you.
Absolutely. Same way, can you mean? I mean, one watching come on, we are journalists in twins. What media about? That is a what is a statement. What I just said. Sabi otiko koso na meka say Asante ahinie no enya de enya ahinie kura ho eye kingdom first ankasa no mutimi in prison e de nipa tum enti no ane prisons na wo ho no eto tumfo akonwa na ote so na enya akonya keto na okọ ba bia obon say British so fighting hine for obon so say we fought what Ashanti enti omo kan countries a omo list here Ashanti omo hu ne say na ye country. What I say? Opa kohwe omu stones ne niam omo de asisi wo. E bet you say we fought be a Canadians, we fought these people, we fought this, we fought Canada, we fought this, but Ashanti no man name as a country. It to tun for akonya na nya ade keto na small boy. And let me excuse me to use that word. Say me looking on your boy, they were a man, but look at in age 34. Now be say over our dead bodies and nana or take a course or crack and ya will bet ya say. And disrespectful conduct. Sa statement no say I'm pass or can statement na. I was here china kunya de saying say as a regional minister. I support it vehemently because and you see amamu to me and more day and yama be diagro. We are not in a banana state. What I say? We are not in a banana state. So be a bit me afa ni opebia no awaye. It is a country na say anywhere. And the mere fact that NDC we need power nti e was a misbehave. What I said, the course woman is a very dangerous precedent and almost certain on sign. The next election 2028 a better war. The reason being that say the New Patriotic Party and other political parties no, they will not sit aloof. Omo said the omo sa no musu be train omo men. Eso to face you squarely. It was year emoja ne begu what you say. It's high time I was a government no. Etimi advising in Crawford say munya sa niema no. Ye kwa abato apepepe ye to aba we win and that is not the end of your life.
But me what problem with vigilantism no.
Yeah.
Previous government had not done Kufuado. Sign bill just say omo stop vigilante.
All political parties.
And all political parties no sign here. It's then about to police phone to me use vigilante law na o hon ntimi fanchi omo yes ane man from Nkoko.
Me that's my memory we see me kwa Accra maybe me kwa regional headquarters. Na bra me drew hono na me kwa ye case ho. Na bira me pie na me sha lawyer for Trazalane down enti me hu IGP. Na ojina kwana no. Ojina no say are you a lawyer? And I'm say yes. No say na o car we wan fa o car man am say no me a Kumasi based lawyer. Enti manfa ka ma me de bus ne buy no say why not e wa na ofre say omomfa ka ene ayi medi manim na omomfa me nko omo ne mfa me mra circle na omo de me ba be fro ka na eye me gwanwa me na me ka chro na eye me gwanwa but unim that day a surprising so dampering I saw the man to be a very nice person but unim they are shocking me about someone no unreflected was our election way well. The behavior of the Ghana Police Service. Some of them conducted themselves very well. But the Drew baby yeah, chuchusi will be so by law box here, chiwi, ubi anywhere yeah honshe. It is a measure appointment no on the OSP. Kisia Jabin. Appointment and an eye in a do be no ho pass away. ASR2 appointment to me. IGP you know. But the way I saw that man on that particular day, me say he's a very nice person. And now say party bidin na kasa enti na mama na wago ne niema masa because they were officials you know enye sa na ko wie ye wo election na ye no 2024 na say president we and yes set ni anya very careful in fact say me hwe a ba bia me yam hyeme da bia ne say what will happen the next election 2028 na owura Mahama on na teso sesi as a president of the republic but wan hwe ya obeje legacy bia samre ne moja betimi agu enipa betimi prepra ama ode beji ni din because na akufo adopt the wisity okọ emoja kura gu ye ketewa bi antehwe but onso de be legacy na was abri na was offer political party members nyina na ka kire om say yes you win we obi anye din if it is about Juma why don't you find innovative way of creating jobs for your people because there are several ways of betima creating job e dey ama on crop because waka 24-hour economy eti kwa be na abafa so aye obi betimi akwahye ho so if you say 24-hour economy indeed political intervention social intervention betimi save obi dia adeti na ewu create minister enko anase ministry enko na enye ho adwuma because one another na se wa create sa dia ne dia obetimi di eti find innovative way the best way obetimi dia create job. It's not about sacking people, it's not about vandalism, victimization na obeko regional minister mua we young guy abo di brese abra wo kra wo kono wo nananom kra de mpanifo nyina di wachi na ade call vetting Ashanti region wo bo otumfo te kokoso abaso ebo na abaso say in fact entoma wafira kra wo chirechirem say de ye related to palace ne nema wo chirechirem nyina nese utimi make sa manhie nimutia are very dangerous. I'm telling you. In fact, Ashanti my do baby I was here solid. Intimi ma omon for take kokoso edin ensa ma me ye edinit dem hu me ko social media na me hu TikTok no bi gina ho kasa kira otumfo a at times mitimi su. Mitimi hwese ana masu me say this country has, you see, in fact, we any future bia. Country no I destroy any future bia. Because so take kokoso sad be who dare you? Yete so otumfo kra bia wu anase yete so otumfo ye festival bia ana wo ya ade bia wo ye mo hyew what you say emaye you see emaye kingdom no obi anase ye institution chieftaincy institution no o respect no ema wu so obuogwom obi betra won ma na odi otumfo atem eye ese this away na say wo regional minister emu abekasa kire onkwala anase nipa wa ha ye nyina ye hye wase ese obi amfa ni de fatama. In fact me de abato na ye koto ye declare winner eni bibia say member of council of state and I want ase ofi say NDC ni MPP election ye kwana. He doesn't even understand it. Perhaps I don't know. I stand to be corrected. Or ye doctor there, but ebia who name the functions of what a member of council of state. He needs to be educated with the greatest of respect and with all humility, with much regard. He has to be educated about the role and functions of what of a member of council of state. All this was yes. So unimwa sanema we betimi akoso under watch. What you say? Why is it that say Ashanti regional their commander and they are sacking no, but regional minister no say then now no so the honoman and Crawford be share. And yet regional coordinating council one be into office wenya because so now coordinates are regional security nyina. It is a security na wo da no no wo na wo ye boss a wo da no nti sam na mo anya bibia ama police fo ntimi am brief you. And you also wanyi wadwuma ye nti so de wakonwa to. What I say, we are not joking. You see, they are taking this country for granted because what they are doing a precedent normal setting, and a time will come 2021 we are yet good legacy and farmer in Chilima. It's a very dangerous.
And you la mama sama kwanya na fe yeni komo na yenhwe yera kano foriata and OSP OSP na dwuma ya wo ye papa yi emremu ne kwan.
You see, Jankwa, the young one say OSP no. A brand na me war school and na me suya de criminal law. No books be ya kind. Or rekisi jabing. Now reading a criminal law books are. Ne hand out class criminal law. Very, 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 very good. I'm telling you. And when the man met say law no asepa ye wa criminal law. Or read their ingredients no the mount. Eti abra ya pointing no na ya nije kase papa say ora kisi ajaben na ya pointing no ede na baha de e na criminal issues obetimi but echi na mama hu say ye wo prosecutors uma ye adwuma che state prosecutors obobu sanom ene ade uma adwuma no experience wise na omo wo no e different from the obokum sana make actual because o she
practice no
different for you see you can be a lawyer ubetima a lawyer na u cases are we na civil matters enko civil cases na on time criminal cases although western criminal law western criminal procedure woni bibia but e bia do kwose koye criminal cases a bi won ma wontimi nya ni ye ate ase eno na ma me hu se owura kesi ajaben ne ho aye me nwanwa se ba bia de ne be hye no ade a wo ye bia ni ho no ma me hu ne se efa kwem. I'm telling you, but kwa mi di kan hu ye Airbus. Okay. Airbus a free His Excellency the President Ora John Dramani Mahama any nua government official 1 ne government official 2 ni nyina UK court any US court e declare say Ora Mahama oni nua no omo na Airbus no omo je ho bribe sika na di eso Ora kisi ajaben ba out so ohu boni bia wo mo sa eno a surprise me. And what incompetency because minim say whether he's doing it intentionally and I say he has been influenced from somewhere. Now mean somehow ebiem time where bini ora Mami Cecilia Dapa issue. And yes, ya kohunu sika bi won dem. Opre no 1 wo see Mami Cecilia Dapa e chinu ye say ewi ase afedi o say ohunu boni bia Mami Cecilia Dapa ye nti ensan refer onamfa ne nko Yuroko. any ade no mo ko hwe kwan of aso a onya ne sikam. That means that orashi but ontonobo oberashi be wie na wati. Ebina owura Ken Oforiata we declare ne say fugitive of justice. Unia ye ka say fugitive of justice a
yes ni twidi ni wabu ban.
Aha, na wabu ban no e won brofo no e wo se wo kiremu ye. Ubu ban a enye se watutu a wadwane akoba bia na se akoba bi na kire say fugitive of justice. Ye ni justice so. Enti a lawyer for ye wodase kire. A fugitive of justice no from justice is an individual who has fled or is hiding to avoid arrest, prosecution or punishment for a crime. So underlying word ne a crime.
That's why
bonny they are accused of committing. It means that first of all you needed to have been accused.
Now
say why you bonny be you on the can prosecute no crime fanning court. And now who declare no fugitive of justice and a fugitive from justice. It would declare no fugitive. No, it means say where they can identify a crime be am the crime na bono. And all the crime ama there be only for crana case ni betima wo court e bia yugusu na no wadwane ko. What you say? It was escapee or co. So fugitive from justice or of justice no. They also want to say one they also identify crime be boni awaye. In the first place we say OSP say what me identify Ken Oforiata boni awaye. Because in law we have something called Miranda warning or Miranda right. Miranda right yes say right to be a diama will say police for the charge bowa. You can decide to remain silent. So there is a Miranda warning that the investigator watch on or the kind of ball say one kasa macho wouldn't who kwansa or can be wait may remain silent but who kwansa or lawyer and manage to charge you. That is the Miranda right. Assembly Albekabia will be used against you. That is what is referred to as what Miranda warning or Miranda right within the accused now no ankasa ne bobremu a odete wono or sa Miranda right no enti Ken Oforiata can remain silent on kan asem bia onya hwe ade kora wo OSP no wahu afa owura Ken Oforiata ho no e wo so di can identify crime nansa enti crime no boni na nipa na ye na wo se wo di kan identify into one crime na wie no na ordinary court no prosecution anase wo crime no wo de abono but wo say wo beba no wadwane into be court na wakwa akwaje warrant e kire say o hwehwe no na de ache no there na wetin declare no fugitive of what justice na we dia won court nkwaje hwe because he will be a police for crime mo person declare be wanted at time they go to court because it borders on the person's what fundamental right and pursuant to chapter 12 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic, fundamental right. Fundamental right is what. And one, na fundamental right, na sa come out fair hearing. The principle of odi alteram partem rule. The principle of fair hearing. And sana beye adebi se also to nsafre nipa no na utie no na hunu de ha no enti bia wo frɛ no kora wa ama no wone na ani ne ye pepepe ye se ye beka ya na nsia constituency bi na omosi enko recollation and collation a court no de ma electoral commission so enko recollate any ade a NDC ka so onte aso de ko Supreme Court no Supreme Court say ya ma NDC for no fair hearing e wo high court wo nti omo nsamra me ye no foforo odo no yakan aba na wi declare enso omo se nsamra enu nti omo san de call high court no foforo say judge no ebia ombe fi so be bias amom de a bo mu hunu biasness bia wo sa case ni nanso omo de ma court foforo NDC nsan ko ho ne nkonko tie no na pepepe ye enya adwuma ene ne ye fair hearing natural justice the principle of what odi alteram partem rule eno na lawyer for e de ye adwuma the principle of what odi alteram partem rule. I'm doing a case right now. I'm a file submission of no case ekosisi a me client nya de aye man fair hearing bibia ya mfama no even ye de ne back to kra nya de asade ni nyina no ye frɛ no kan asade we wadi na sika we ofai ya na straight eti one me se court no nya dan o mo asɛm no visa nipa no me hu ne sɛ oni for wa asɛm no so o ma ne pepepe ya ka obetena asɛm eti we declare obi fugitive of justice or from justice no na che sɛ wahu sɛ nipa no wanya crime boni bi de etia no second owura Ken Oforiata or ye boni bi say or ye say in any case owura Ken Oforiata kra no kra o man na ansa na wo tu kwan
na even kra na say
na ude no kra yes ude no kra ude no kra usu di declare no em say on the 12th now so declare and say on the 10th for betcha. Meanwhile on the 12th names or because I use a minimum date no cry and right 12 and waiting no cry not just on a letter credit card by was quite that means that I don't know whether the man is confused or he doesn't know what he's doing. Yes, Anna Mihuno, every say Akabe wadi can serve 3 years as a 4 years and 7 years into our born a juma no bind said the bear bind be Emma Meinedi. Sana na mihunu IGP say bi na eba election we no osuro na opeso obon adwuma ho ban enu nti na owura Mahama abesi sabri IGP onyi ni mfiri ho no eye clear na emum eye esabia ye twa to ha ebeye hu na se yetimi koye withdraw ajeje abinum dia na ne saa we ya ye kɔ na even dia yakra ne se ye kɔ storm ni fie anajo eno so boda on the right se utimi suma ni pass onko ni fie na wakoto anajo da suom because wokɔ ye na akora ketewa bi da hɔ a ne yem betimi ahye no obi wo honom a oyare a ohun se tuo ne niema astom wo fie honom a ne yem betimi ahye no amanipa na famu atimi de awu na kɔba se basa na okosi state na ebasa nye state na eboka anya judgment debt na ehu nti in fact de o ma ye bia no emfamranta fugitive from justice no enya adwuma na enko ba bia owura kanoforiata ni kwase ba bia men support no so owura kanoforiata disika e wo so oman ni timi je ya jisika na de ma oman no because akola bi wo hole in heart na koma ho atutokura ye pesika wanya cancer a woda ho enne na me hwe operation bi aya ye obi surgery bi aya ye no doctor na nya qualify no akoye surgery no na wetwa nipa na nso no ne bi agu e ba wo yere pakra ana yes I don't hear enchi dade so okay e ba wo yere pakra ne kra wo de case ne breme what you say wetwa ne nso no ne bi ko amate say no ba bia na okọ toilet fakra no ye de abefa ne yem fofra say oda komfa no chekra for another surgery biem onye qualified doctor no waye moko pata nipa nam ka chansa be mana 30,000 Ghana cedis mi yif emfonyine de kira ma wo hwe sesi a wa ha ore be ho ne yem anyina wapaya ko sitiri ana watwitwa ne nso no ne bi de afiri honom what you say was a way siw aban ne klemu sika kese ne de pata nipa no what you say na say ode tena ne nkwa because what say no otimi nya hwe it is ade bi ho no ma ye ya esa odwini nipa no right ho ne fundamental right na obana che se owura ofori ata disika e wo se age o man sika de na in any case more politicians they are more ya ne say ena ye call court wo kwa adaso yi kan hu say e bi mobile phone no ma wi a e bi Samsung ne ade ba ye gina ho no mo san ye prosecute nipa ne jelibi but party bi aba na nipa disika no abaye withdraw no aye no only prosecutor no okọ why withdraw was a mini asem na chibi no only prosecutor the state is no more interested now we jai no okọ na de enokra ne say de atene general abaye no de ye me nwanwa ne say we enter no only prosecutor I said the state is no more interested in the legal processes na ekoso court na you don't owe the country any explanation you don't need to give any explanation to the state. But here is a case a press conference that be reason why in here no only prosecutor. And there's a basa there, you were two court. You court of public opinion and you court of competent jurisdiction. And then basa there was any panel so power. Na nipa gina no mo kire osa wa anye ne yie because on crop for awuja wo mu nyina no and now enter no only prosecutor nyina ye NDC for.
Me kakra tell me from the majority in parliament. One more epa yera kanoforiata echo e de apology kese pa de ba say omo pacho say some military men e call the fee one no entwa yi omo pacho one say per omo investigation e chere say Richard Japa an official from the national central national security
and so a mere apology na was here the man na because what storm ho
it says one friends
meaning obi ogina court ananu ya nkasa makoye withdrawer
coordinator
oni atofo sim ne a charge wo mo na wakoye withdrawer ana wajai no sisi a wajai no wie ya ene de oka national security ho a wastorm owura kan ofori atafie. Now you see there is a presumption of innocence if you read article 19(2)c a person is
me bisa Ghana for na we asem bisa Ghana for na say since when on manpanyi appointment ma na security coordinator or ya wa fa ni pagum fa Richard Japakan ho ye mo office.
That is the question we need to peruse. A question we need to interrogate because idea ye was say ye busa and say we need to pose. I was say busa because all na make us say if you okro mostom ye no there is something called a constitutionally mandated provision. If you read article 19(2)c of the 1992 constitution, or say let me paraphrase, a person is presumed to be innocent until proven otherwise. It will be as ye nyache ukra no wakum nipa ete say the medical doctor echo examine obi ne se obi awuo obi kokoma anase unconscious na oda ho anoma enipa obetimi ahunu se woko unconscious anase wawu medical doctor because on na expert sa na lawyer for any judge for court ni nko an timi prove kire se obi ye innocent what you say it is a okwachu obi kura na sabi okura obi sikam no wi a at that time no the person is presumed to be innocent until proven otherwise it na beba court a obon sa lawyer for ye bail omo dey start what presumption of innocent until proven otherwise it is prosecution abon ko adu papa we ko wi abanche e da say na ko too good e da say ko kum nipa o ye say obon say lawyer na sorry ya obaka test my lord presumption of innocence is in the mind of the court because by virtue of article 19(2)c a person is presumed to be innocent until proven otherwise because obiya is innocent the prosecution as Baumia said you and I were not there ni minu mienu nyina na eni ho sama asem ni sie na wo prosecution obi na be kan kire wo ana watie na wo de bo charge wo hobi wo de wani huni e wo sa wo de wani hunu vividly ehun sa asem na si ansa na watimi abokọ adu no so presumption of innocent until proven otherwise to de wani hunu wi a eti wo ka sa asem na wi no na court na nya abotra na the grounds a kire se wo se mani pani bail no oba no the grounds ni nyina ba na court na mani bail afi na court ni gina mu abeti asem no wa serve disclosures enti disclosures na ba no na enkrata na lawyer for ni hwem na cross examination ni niema na afi de obia be hu na asem na so say ampa indeed enipa we na di sa abone no
that office special prosecutor na amampanyin na do tie no matina midu eni kusie jabe adwuma o ma yedi amoma ni sika e de tuom kan do they deserve it
you see in the first place mama kan just owura his excellency the former president Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo I personally disagree in total with Nanado for creating what that particular office of the special prosecutor. Let me state it emphatically to you. You see, se osha ya wo institutional prosecution dada, and by virtue of article 88, the onipa was so discretion our prosecution ya attorney general. And what you know, osamba wa delegating the powers ni bebrede amabi no mutimi ye. And there were other institutions like Iroko, Commission on Human Rights, other body by virtue of article 70 clause 1. Article 70 clause 1 and also actually said by virtue of article 58 president to executive powers I will be to appoint other governing bodies and by virtue of 71 article 71 president me appointed governing bodies ebini Iroko Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice and the rest wa appointed we no nyina na wa ko create special prosecutor owie kra na oye ne hwehwemu a or the court to cry na yin mbandi o je say age num ama no sa 2 million ni ade ansa na ade na obeka na kura timi aye adwuma eti that office ne mfa so obe na wo so but unim udi couple the prosecution itself no udi couple sa prosecution from attorney general from the state now create neutral institutional aye body bi a omo na aye prosecution ko a wo Ghana enya ade a omo sha ban bi ase a ankasa withdraw ya umujeja womi any nolly prosecute entai any OSP obeka we no asan beka we sika nko an odie owura kisi ajabin o man ni sika na odi enu mfie so no adi sika saa because do ye bia obeye pe no abubom kakra owura ken ofori ata nya na damfo no one na wo se da beka we ya se de aban ni behu so obo adwuma
na damfo ne ken
ade yentim from na damfo aye so one ne kokọ no ho nyina ne ade wati ase atete ne mframam atesem mate nti atesem so behu bia no kreketwa bi won ewom eti se we nyina ekoso adentina sa prosecution no a omoye no yen create yen decouple no from attorney general niema prosecution nya institutional ewo ho a ede ne ho a body no enye aban bi na eba beyi sa prosecution na the whole prosecution work no omonye omo na ye nti sa aban bi ni pedisika omo de ne kokoto a ba ko ntimi masa oba ba di jai no because governance is what in continue aban bia nhyehyɛ na totoa so ekoso aban we bu man a na fofora ba betoa so we de ehun ne sɛ ene yeyi we na ye wadi bone na ye de ne kogina court aban we ba ya no abenta no le prosecute ana obeye withdraw ni ye gya no saa no owura kan oforiata sebe I'm using a conditional statement if say owura kan oforiata wadi sika kora na enko de ne kokokoko na MPP wo ye de MPP be san ba power MPP so obanes wadi sika do you think say appoint attorney general or the owura kan oforiata be kwakotum ono so be kwakogya no eno na etwe me de me ba Attorney General no asema o kan no so ye beba ho
ye nwie we no because ono ne de say ma hu say waka bibi say ono wane tumi no de ye nyama pedi consent
ye be ko ho
ti no OSP adwuma wo ye no ye wie ho no papa nangasa no on the credibility saying
you see it's at stake because as at now me I don't have any trust in the OSP as a lawyer sitting here I have no trust for OSP or special prosecutor because that is so and I agree in total with what I said Dunkatia you didn't work oba no abebubom I declare him fugitive even ono kra no ye criminal law expert na was say odika pɛ say a fugitive of justice na from justice no odika pɛ ni meaning before answer no about out crime ben na why identify there should be one identifiable crime wahunu wa nipa no say crime we no wa commit now we making it known to the person say boni we na wadi enti woni ho kwan say okasa wo betima fa a lawyer of your choice and then I make say in law we call that one Miranda warning or Miranda right. It would this warning no and answer Miranda right no edikama no because one there is an identifiable crime the crime has been identified. Two one warning nipa no under Miranda warning as all right to remain silent and to also look for then way what you know say what the next court no mu na se bia wadwane then you go to court no akwaje warrant to arrest him what be jina be press conference medical fugitive for na tamaklo the odi Ghana airbuses hu sika ne ade na ye can say yes okodi maslock esika na de na won declare no fugitive na nkofa ne ma you see the point and it is omo de o man no ayahwehwe animu what I say no omo de o man no grow atopre de won say sika na omo di no o man mu sa ade che na omo ko
enka OSP no e wotumi say after court no e declare
no one dem
said nam tamaku wa jeli na e so be 7 sentence ye hwe na ye hu na wa brochiri no
not necessarily nana me de yam fato ho say so was say to me na any time kra na asem no course wo court na nka so do hwini ko bom anase ye nyanche no kra no wo ye nhwehwemu na so ye da hunu say we diska na declare no fugitive ye won sem bebrebe wa hanom a e wo OSP anim a hwan na be declare no fugitive from justice on declare obi asa eti je say wo ye nhwehwu anim
omo cooperative with investigations
investigation ben because ye de ade na ma wo resources he owura matena medu ho no wonim de ona woye eduru ba bia otimi ka se edan we kura na yetan mempeme ntena muntimu mpenti ma me ne asan penti ama no wo ho anu asan be ka se mihia ka we nti ka we monsa ma me foforo na break nya ne ade na state na sa de ama no de wohia bia de ma obi wo hanom wo ye prosecution a wo kwa da so court ana se wo tafo court ana wo high court wo ye prosecution ka kura won tibim as wa prosecutor am ye de ejele obi 15 years what I say o ya ban lawyer onye lawyer mpo a delegated power and Attorney General na atibie by virtue of article 88 no de amano eso on prosecutor ye police ni keke ani amana say to me no eso wo koda bia wo bre the books kuta no so obe make sure say de nipa na kotum what you say anasa oba bibiti say jupo a wo kuma say wo lawyer a wo no prosecutor ne wo gina ne na so obi ojeje amanfo back any ade a wo to ka ma no wa bie ewo soja foi wo complex wo nam hono ma o je anadwo no abie wo ka no aje bag ni we nyina ene o gina ho prosecute sa nipa no na no tin jupo no make sure say ye de nipa no bekom sa nipa no de oni right e de eti na politician disika de ane abeja no you see mama for mama nya de say ana cases na che ana court na yisi eti na ebaye owura Mahama eja wo mo na sa Attorney General eja wo mo case cha epro obi dey debate 15 years anyway obi dey 8 years at the end of the day justice na beba eti adeti na abaye na ase achenti wo ba be withdraw obi case enchen o ma yekunkum omo no obi case nimro 8 years adeti na wo de oba ya withdraw ade achi bia withdraw and withdraw na yehunu no yehu MPP dia ya withdraw and yehunu oman mu nipa bia ya withdraw but omu nyina ye NDC National Democratic Congress na ye koya na ye bai you see the ma ekoso wo manim say anya very careful a ebedru baby ebete say we ba 8 years a no nso abeja nipa no madi because sika wo madi na bi $10 million enye sika ketwa aye na ne bagana skema billions of cedis ebi no ho no mo a segleme wo hwe say segleme houses affordable houses emusika ni nyina ayera Collins Dauda ebi wonum sa wo hwe bibi say ambulance issue ni nyina sika no ayera enti hefa na enya sika na free say wuja wo mokra na nko mu abetuetu sika na waka chom say mu de mu metu sika na ne withdraw case na ene yete ase enti say sika ni nyina akọ na akọ na okoko wi amomone na yede na gina kwa da so court no de ono ko wi mobile phone na yede ni gina wonye nipa eba sadia no hu say oman mo bi so che obi what equality. If you read the preamble of the 1992 constitution, that is what we call what we say constitutionalism. There is a difference between constitution and constitutionalism, because constitution there is a framework what I say you follow, but constitutionalism idea ube put to fetters on the government. Government no the right to be on man na maybe or high man ube put to fetters say ontimi Ninti se bibi no ye tie obi ana se wo tie obi fa ahodie so infringe obi writer ni nyina e be put to fetters and your friend constitutionalism. It is an equality of law. Ye nyina ye equality ye nyina gina mra nanim no e wo hene fa se o man
the stance by MPP for one more press conference one year ne someone na bi e kan no ene court one person obokọ e fa one more e pese yi o madifi adwuma mu a akwakoye nsemi bi de Ghana ha no one more grounds papa na me kra me join wo as a lawyer. Yes, me join wo as a lawyer. Se ko ba se san krofo na ye pese yi o madi ni nyina no omu nyina mbra ne nyina ye nka ye homom ne ye nkwa restraining aban no aban ne ntimi ntiatia nipa fa ahodie so sa ma me nkyerɛ article 58 assembly aka ho ne ye bie constitution na ti ne ye pa article 58 show first of all nipa o kyerɛ letter no oye chief of staff and a troye on one kasani pim and also omonye sade no ma no eti chief of staff na tro enyo man panyini kura o man panyini wan tro wo letter nim kura say o man panyini ahye me se menye sade no hwe article 58 I say the executive authority of Ghana shall vest in the president and shall be exercised in accordance with the provision of this constitution. Ghana to me in executive power na yede ma ban yede nyina hye president sa na obe exercise within the provision of this constitution pepe so obedi so now okay clause 3 necessary to me ni nyina yede ama president yemfa bi ma chief of staff yemfa to me ni bia ma chief of staff what one yemfa to me man so no ade ne pe yes just say president amana kwan. Okay. No so actually say by power na yede ama president na president no act ma me power say me trust alert to me gina sa power no so na me dey chro the executive power by virtue of article 58 clause 1 no president one was said to me no now yen kan clause 3 na hwa de or say subject to the provision of this constitution the functions conferred on the president by clause 1 of this article may be exercised by him either directly or through officers subordinate to him. Function na the man executive powers were clause 1 no obetimi exercise no directly president na betimi achro be to that so a obetimi de say to me no amane subordinate omo kan ho te say be a chief of staff say omonye eti say oh ye de say to me ne ma wo a e wo say we indicate say president na de to me na ma me say menye say adwuma no enye say wa be chief of staff nti president kura ni mo hwe no achro letter na yenko article 191 nete hwase ye na be hu say sankrofo no so otimi yi o madia ana so ontimi yi o madia article 191 clause 1 yen hwa de bi wo article 191 okay or say a member of the public services shall not be victimized till a member of the public services shall not be victimized or discriminated against for having discharged his duties faithfully in accordance with this constitution, or B, dismissed. That is, a member of the public services shall not be dismissed or removed from office or reduced in rank or otherwise punished without just cause. So when you bonibia, a member of public service by virtue of article 191 which means Canada cannot be dismissed or removed. B, no, article 191 B, a member of the public services shall not be what? Dismissed or removed from office or reduced in rank or otherwise punished without just cause. What you mean cause pamu obi na de na firi wa na se we remove obi abra or ye public servant or ye na dwuma na se or ye even CEO ekra ye yi wo mo no se CEO se Sami Jamfie de ne kwa ha CEO petroleum oil and gas ye de we kwa no kra Supreme Court decide say wo ba wontimi sake no benam sa ban hwe a sa CEO for na dos na aban ministers kra bia no antimi anyi wo nyina nti e ba ya na aban bia ni pastor ya firi na chese de amount but not to talk of obi a ye fa the soldier. And do you know governance is in what? In continuum. Aban mwemu no etwaso enye a day event. It is obi ye na odru baby a as I say oba obetwaso. What I say? It is a oba find innovative way of creating jobs for your people. But o mejina ko o man no wa to me executive power na e dey man so na on dismiss it
amount for say we remove woman was saki woman anyhow, because those people they are also protected by this very particular constitution, and also bomb so home buying it aban one way ya obeboka and time I defa umajuma no I mean can't show time I defa umajuma started baby or 4 months 5 months ago, because ebeko office way ebeko hanom sansa procurement officer
omo bo aban so bo say wa backdate date of form no abanachi
evidence ben owo say date kro form ba ebanachi at that time na government no power na, because who want memo share 7th what I say so 6 December 2024 2024 6 December na do dan kwa akufu ado na memo na na woso eti wo wa memo no by 7th what 7th year to abani we 7th January na enya 7th January na declare no ya so in eti 7th January nya so in ansa na sa executive power no article 58 na abeya adwuma eti sa article 58 no enya adwuma time a oye 6 no nti president na oteso no the incumbent na oteso no
person mo che say ye to abawia na saban sisa say 7th year to abawie na bia isi declare no bia me fa say 9th na saban sisa e was say government business bia seize ana
in which part of the constitution, in which part of ayi oman kasanse say ya omani aban na atenase aye oman yi mu a yetu nipa na ase form committee bi so omon fa sa de nemra. We are all servant of the rules, we are all servant of this particular statute and this what constitution, and we need to worship what the rules. So we all are servants, and I said repeatedly because the rules are not ornamental pieces to be broken. But for that on the kind of Supreme Court judge, or see the rules are not ornamental pieces to be broken. And now they be so fire no boom basa we all are servants of the rules. Atukuba Kansasam, and we need to worship it. It also worshiping rules. In which part of the rules? And I said the national constitution, in which provision na catch us say abanye to abamano na yenya kase wa winning ne yenya ekase wa winning yenya nso en ina abanye oteso ntimi nya hwe na statement ayeka say governance is in continuum no na governance is in continuum na ase ne sen aban bi ba anu abeto aso afiri ba bi a wote nti sa night no se bibi say wo mem na aban na anye na e de how bra o man na ene de obeka say obeble mu aban na yeni ha ana omo beji tumi no o ka kire say fanwo Ashanti aka by 5 hours nti MPP aban na yemble mu no wanka sa asem no ne die ti na afedi afo obi adwuma de a ene de obeka kire so ni tumi so wa sa de no. You see the point? It is he who comes to equity must come with clean hands, and he who seeks equity must do equity. Go pepe ye dia adenti na open so time 2016 was there are time na was no abra ne ban o pointe sa papa ya omode dom level ana commissioner human rights director o pointe na de bechi amo akona em se danwa de bechi amana akona danwa ese danwa mpo no pointe dom level. What is and I idea no make a commissioner of human rights appointed na de chi amana free o man so and his excellency John Dramani Mahama appointed Dom Lovo commissioner of human rights that boss and appointed no ade be chi amana continue make say he who seeks equity must do equity, and he who comes with equity must come with what clean hands. It is
me problem kakra ne say what promising Ghanaians say obey 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy say bia say adwuma nipa na more hands ne be nya na etimi aye
yeah
ko be ntimi nko one shift man say cause be say kwa obesa kofia ba abekọ the other shift or say shift basis ne say bia 24-hour economy a year now we nipa more than 100,000 a day efi adwuma mu no.
You see
for na 24-hour economy obetimi aye
yeah you see and na make no I said 24-hour economy no he failed to understand the 24-hour economy, because 24-hour economy no every good economy give birth to what 24-hour. So economy na ebra ekotena UK London o economy ni very good nti obi meka nchiro say 24-hour ade bia ye adwuma wo pe yogurt ato anadwo a obenya o pe so ye adwuma anadwo a obetimi aye, because security agencies are protecting the people within the country ana anadwo ni nyina wo ye adwuma me kai semre bi me kwa adwuma weekend bi na me kwa adwuma na me manager say me nko bie do na me nko hyehye empaboa wo factory o na bra me bie no na me mixe no ne number na ye bie na any date of birth 1965 say ye bie wo Scotland Glasgow eti me nko bie me duru na me miamia na me hu de na alarm no so I pin po me hu de minute na police aduru ho ebi wa na metimi wi anadwo na police aduru ho on by who are you me no master start so mo question me me hu dia menka ho, because at that time no me passport ni me bi awu that was there na me wura mu illegal me wo ma me bibia wu na me wi me ho ya adwuma police for na ba me yam de me pram what I say have na me say me twe phone afre manager I say oh hold on so what's your name so can you mention your name and then I mention my name what's your passport number then I mention my passport number no I start fortunately obro mu guso ade hye na ta so hanoma any home office I link here check bibia what I say me wo de na me manager e bra start your passport number na manager de the phone on the car abe pack wo. Then what my manager said and say hey you leave this fucking young guy you leave this fucking young guy ono kwa no friend me wee boy you leave this fucking wee boy you understand that I own the fact I sent him why UK police obi an carry say oh sorry me ana omoka you see every factory bia what United Kingdom bia a link it to police UK police. Sena police edi kan frɛ no. What I say bra noise na ekoso no police edi kan inform no. Omo oni dite bia say bibi koso of factory ho. Ana manager ne nam kwan mu ba. Ana police so beto me wa start question me. What I say it bibia ye adwuma system no function. You see they strengthen the institution but not personalities. It is still in Glasgow 1650 London Road.
Ekoba say ekada moment no nya wo boss na ka rush ba ho.
Akada day na ka me deportation. That day na me ne matare na me de kwa adwuma ni nyina aka ye deport me de maba. One point no. Aka ye deport me de maba. That day na ni afa won ye de wo ba. What I say because whole big factory na me hye ho ye beli mpaboa entare ne mpaboa ne ade. Nti weekends o ma me nko na me ko hye ho. Na me sorto mpaboa no. And I also tumpa boane ne bags na ubetimi akonya chainsi ka ne niam awom what I say nti bi wa metima ya adwuma ho no ma what be na me ka cho bi wa 3 year na obun se obi kan ya dollars nti bata ya pounds na wanya so what I say nti wo ya adwuma no wo nyina link it to the police nti any theft case bi e koso and as a robbery case bi e koso na ade bi e koso a police na be ma o signal eti institution na nkasa na protect ade no what I say and your friend 24-hour economy so if every good IBA and good governance biano it will give birth to 24-hour economy now the 24-hour economy ne eba dia obi abetima na dia adwuma anajo bibia it is said the mere rhetoric now abegina no aka say 24-hour economy abra opeso create jobs ma find innovative way creative way when we talk of creativity ade bia we say one kasa find a way a new way and say we be inventing something new ekwan obefa so we be creative job ama people no ebe ye onwanwa ye ko China ne ade no ma ebi no de papa ne ade asa ade ya be branches no na timi de ice cream nyina nya wo mu so why don't you find innovative way of creating jobs for your people ya hana president Kofo e kan say yenye youth employment omo konko ye lie say ye wo hana ma na fi wa start afa kwan bi so o di create adwuma enti digitization ne ma bebre wo ho a aban timi fa so di create job but wo de wo besake amanfo na wo de won crop for akosho are they not the good people of Ghana? If you read article 296 of the 1992 constitution sa 58 plus 1 na me kan article 58 plus 1 no any 296 no and then why yonkofa it because constitutional provisions no we don't read them in isolation we don't read constitutional provisions in isolation okay ha no asan kokan because obi ni obi e why yonkofa and then I may catch a lawyer be or court to say if you read evidence act no section 179 of the evidence act or say ade bia wodo ani hunu bia senses no must be able to perceive any object bia wo enti na cancer because of already evidence at section 51 2 ne 3 honoma talks about relevancy of evidence and admissibility of evidence say ade bia wani betimi perceive the 5 senses no e betimi perceive ehunu bia no kire say ehunu ninti no ebema evidence no yaje atum relevancy na say ani entimi ehunu ehwene entimi ahwia na ani ni so entimi ehunu ana ense entimi amfa eni kwa say evidence na ya admit. I was trying to raise objection to document be anomode ba almost say your mobile phones but mobile phone unfa wani hunu omo print ye na omode ba no mfa wani hunu it will be tender no dey bad then I raise objection my lord because this particular evidence now dey ba no sa in exhibit no dey ba no it cannot be admitted on the basis the senses must be able to perceive but this one the senses cannot perceive What you say? So pursuant to section 179 and the relevancy of evidence, that's section 51 thereabout. Any intend them, together. That's all. You see, when I started Nana prosecution, they say, you see the point. So I was trying to say, you read relevance in you should also look at section 179, which is in tandem with what the relevancy of the evidence and admissibility. It's about what relevancy. Is it relevant? If it is relevant, the court will admit it. What I say? The court will admit it. That is admissibility of evidence. Sana make a constitutional provision you reading in isolation. So by virtue of Article 296, 296 of the 1992 Constitution is in tandem with 58. Our council man executive power. Power no the man idea no be where in this Constitution, in any other law, discretionary power is vested in any person or authority. Power na the amount the power vested in you are there also the that discretionary power shall be deemed to imply duty to be fair and candid. Let's say also we are fair to everybody. ATN can say we NDC ni we MPP ni ntima ba me besaka. You have to be fair. Fairness na make us fair no.
Na den na kire say wo ma wo wadwuma no mo ye NDC fa no.
That is so. And yensan to aso say.
Na mo ko mo the party card koy.
Eno ni asem no. Ana Osan to aso B no say the exercise of the discretionary power shall not be arbitrarily. Anyone say you know arbitrarily a say a proposal it shouldn't be capricious or bias either by resentment, prejudice or personal dislike and shall be in accordance with due process of the law.
Now
what I say say me fan say president and lawyer but our attorney general also advising no. They don't advise him to power. So this is what Nana B numpeso mujina so no moko. And they will be article 191 so ombejina 296 ombejina 58. And to all these constitutional provisions, so they will make a legal argument, solid argument at our court, and the court will hear them. And na court na a restraining precedent and na restraining no amana kwan when your friend constitutionalism.
Okay.
And when your friend constitutionalism. Okay. That is government ni person aye no home. Me some bossy say me organ to me bibia, then the court will put fetters on the government by restraining the government, and I will join them. You understand that to restrain them. Eti mo amaje adwuma ya fa mo adwuma wa besa obeyi madie nyina. Hey, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama oni se tumi no. Eti otimi nyimadi ana chief of staff Sir Julius Debra no oni say to me no because constitution e man power bia so no nko abeti mature letters or the kwakoyi and no maka clearly media akira wa mwa say by virtue of article 191 no oni say to me no ye president and ye dia man no 58 no ye president ye dia man no etu Julius Debra hine fa pa na constitution am say to me now what is chief of staff e no kra ye dia eye dia ya constitution ne kan ho asam
aban secretary no
me de amawa e wasa aban na ma otumi ma ode ye hine fa e na che say Julius Debra aban na ma ne say tumi so on sa letter na no akasa chro. So when the letter goes to court e hon so ye besa hwe who authorize you to write the letter. Let's say wako 58 clause 3 ne say aban po na ma me say tumi na ode ma wo no you should be what it should be exercised what it should not be exercised capriciously. It should not be exercised. It should be exercised according to the due process of the law, in line with the due process of the law. And the two, and what you know, by virtue of Article 191 of the 1992 Constitution, won't mean remove won't mean sack unless you have a just cause.
I was here, you talk Ghana on Wound to me 101.3 radio. Lawyer Evans Osebonsu, a private legal practitioner, our Obriboy and associates, and I mean, AT and come on issues be about concerning one more juma ya for my juma ma about so you my dinipa more than 100,000 ya about so you my di and a fay kanoforiata any OSP na ye be wie na ya makwan ma news no aba betwas but before ye be wie no ye call Dominic Ayini Attorney General enra wakasa se onwa ni tumi enya mampanyi na mani tumi se cases na e court no already no aha case no oni adanse bi atu no are draw ye and aban lawyer panyia we adwuma de ma aban lawyer owo to me say oya aban lawyer panyin no on seek the consent from the president asana obebia wayana
yo me da CP e ho na surprise me because ono boss tifia ontimi kan cho say oya ade abra wo mo boss amane you see me catch us so we constitution we ya ama president absolute power unless ya ji to me ni be free president sem enti de wo ye bi attorney general you work on behalf of the president. And if you look at the constitution, although attorney general no to mean say obetimia enter nolly prosequi. Nolly prosequi na nya de bia the chance say the state is no more interested in the case. All right. Obi ntimi nya na hwe. O se meja no. Ana ye wo withdrawal ne there you need to give justifiable reasons to the court. And it is done by the prosecutor. And the prosecutor no wojina mu te senka prosecutors omo wo ha ana obobusa sa prosecutor state prosecutors no omo na ye withdrawals. But only prosecutor there ye attorney general. Enti withdrawal no say wo ya eye power wo de ama prosecutor no say onye ma wo. And then no odi nchirechire mu be ma court no. E say seni senti na megina so ama withdraw. We there ye say ye ja wo mo without any just cause. Ana wo attorney general wa enter only prosecutor de ama mo. Yes, nolly prosecutor ma explanation. Enti ma explanation e kwan ben so nti na be press conference e ba be ma explanation. Na be gina aka say president kura anim ho hwe. Eti o ye sure say obetimi aba be ya de abra o mo his excellency the president because public na started bashing. Public na started bonachi na de omo ye na no na de ombe ko opposition because omo nya aban ni tumi na aso den omo ntia asem aso den na among the co-opposition no be na MPP ya edo mo co-opposition what you say because ade bi won man na aban ne ya won se ni pe bona ba se mfa yi bet mo mfa hwan bet mo mfa aban ne se me de beba what you say na you e bi na omo ye dum so no so gu so chance koso no nyina me da sum eti wo ye se nyina no na amanfo vote na so tin kakra eti me NDC for no mo mutiri mo nyom de se MPP mabiem oman ne de NDC afa. I'm telling you, if you joke at the good people of Ghana, this time money about to pay bedu ani asan to etiamo. But the Americans attorney general no. Fe trek awoye. O say any kwan say wa am gi to me and free his excellency the president on. Asem we o ka kire we ya. Eye krokro de John ana o de ye dada yen. Me na me ka kire ko so man panyin kura gi to me kura free winsam. E say baby antime mo o man panyin amane. E so report to no. Na asem dia be kan kire no. In the first place 2 minutes dia amount. Utimi enter nolly prosecutor unya explanation but what committee won said nolly prosecutor wasan be ma public na explanation na omo nte law na se no because obi wo ha onye mranim ni o se o attorney general na ya de pass wa be chirichiri mu does the law permit him to even give any explanation to the good people of Ghana to the emrane makwan for nolly prosecutor and even withdraw akwa emrane makwan se wo chirechire oman nim emrane makwan se ko chirechire judge ni mu wo court for in respect of the withdrawal no eye court no kwan na abechirichiri na nu po chirichiri mu wi a judge in practice the judge ni kwan so obisa say die enti mente ase because judge no yes accused person no ye pampa na say you are looking for the blood of the accused what you say the judge ni po ntimi question but the mimi hu ye ne say we withdraw case ade aye nim a lawyer fo nim say we withdraw case na nka ade foforo abo no e bia defect bi wo charge nim anye ye to be court abonsi yes ye withdraw charge no ne de foforo sabo accuse o sifra daka mane arrest no ne asache no yes o papa we ko wi abanche ne say o banche ne asesa no ye tase board ye ka ho nti asesa no ne asache ya arrest o we de waja wo mo ya arrest wo mo biem withdraw wa no say arrest wa e kire say aban bi ba obetimi asan be den asan be chew but ye trick wo mu ne say atiefo ntie ni yo se prosecution na wie ni case na dance fo nyina kasa de obo charge no ono de ode asem na to nipa no so abekasa complainant na kasa na dance fo nyina prosecution no omo ade omo ba mo makasa wie a na se o withdraw wa close ni case ho na friend say wa close ni case so o withdraw pe eye ba untimi nsa nche accused person ni biem watching against accused person fundamental rights eti aban no why very strategic
we na prosecution
ato force mo dey yi no mo nyina o ma wi o mo case
opuni
de ne sa because let me tell you opuni
your friend is saying Collins Dauda de ne
Collins Dauda de na me follow it strictly me follow it but I think and next time me too be o say Collins Dauda de no they've closed their case it why we draw their nature aban me ntimi nchi o mo bi o nature say sika na ko Ghana sika na ko
whereby your friend say ambulance case impo no utie bladder court case ne koso na attorney friends ato forcing now say with dubem na ka nipa ne person be trace can back
nipa ne person be trace
say scan away
now people were calling say attorney general ni nyai prosecution na nkonko gi sika ne back and was no I was say me punish no because I can't the law on causing financial loss to the state now. The law on causing financial loss to the state na enkyerɛ sɛ edipa no wawie sika nko nti amanfo nim ato force na enye sika no no de ne nsa abomu ba sɛ office no wanyu su ne yi a wa cause financial loss to the state. Eti da dan me kan said that principle, that law no was stated in the case of Republic versus Fred Agbesi Woyomi. Na court no state ingredients of the offense and niema se wo no ankwan a enkwan na niema ye de ye nkwan no enyado ato so de na ye de ye nkwan no na ye frɛ ni ingredients. So ingredients of the offense na niema obi ya ye ka so akɔso financial loss to the state no no Woyomi de no court ni state or say one, was it a financial loss bi aba na minor boka bi ana, was the loss cost to the state loss no a state na abosa aka na was it act of the negligence act of the accused and a man ya boka na obi no negligence awanya hwe nti ni aboka na ebra obi o mi sin bi nti na ya bosa aka na did he use what reasonable caution or ya hwe anka ebi anka emfa ka ne mre ya na court ni busa ne ho sa ne ma we nyina na ohun sa ampa wadwuma bi a wanye ne yie enti na ma oman na boka na efe no causing financial loss to the state eno nkyerɛ sɛ wo nko a wa fa sika no nko a wate ase na oman ni so lusu sika na ampa ya lusu sika no. So the point is sankrofo we nyina ne sika no akokwa eti na de be na withdraw one ne nolly prosecutor na ye enta no na state ni be den wanya sa sika no na se ni edi ni dia ene mo mfra me lawyer se bonsu na me medi bie because ne na obi edi biko what I say next say things fall apart. Some people say you deny mine bo because they don't think about the good people of Ghana. They don't think about the younger generation in Chirima.
It is ye chadi dia ne ye
and your mom be any be no mine more because they are more yana dear. Next say o mine na mo penable. Me dey asem kana me dey kano. E no nkyere say e wo say first state ni sika na edi because the state no be di sika na empanish no. Na say e withdraw obi gina ho say case na che. Fine. E wo say nka age no cases on the ball bibiti so opuni na doso on betima compress no ama charges na ye ketwa bi na ama ma
kwan na no fast track court
no on betima fast track but unim the point is on betima fast track no but unim the point is unya good representation unya lawyer or very good o fast track na kra nko ba bia because a lawyer na very good or your applications man ko high court na ko court of appeal na ko supreme court sorry and the more applications are no opuni de no lawyer na your friend on Sam Kujo. Yeah. And Sam Kujo no your lawyer was jinane na so senior most and wa bin e wo mra no. What I say? Into ora Sam Kujo. Den o ya no ya application no wa challenge state no. Where baby omo de state ni we be di adanse e. Na me hwe free bi character evidence. Inte bro starting character evidence na reflect me evidence law. E hwa na me starting say me bi no ma hwe character evidence. Unim yedi ni begina ho na odansini na oyetoto na no yese wo yedansini wo ya ade wo nim senka researcher wo ye bibia de bre na kire se opuni ampa wadi sika mebo ana o say yes ka university kra ka wo professor is that not so o say yes ehwa na o say okay have a look at this particular document where document we mre bi una yes research we is that right check wo check ye na any signature bibia hwe be kan ha hwie unsa research na wo ye ma Ghana no ana akoye wa abrochiro na ye fake. One or the no integrity. One now they are knocking it down. By virtue of section 80 of the Evidence Act, we read the Ghana Evidence Act NRCD 323. By virtue of what section 80, or said the witness must be a credible witness. It is why you're incredible, and also when you're credible witness, a basana the waka be and yet it's a basano state in a loose witness in a cry in a biano, or punching a hole. What I say? It when lawyers win a good representation or a series of application. No bogu application ba could be or bit might take 1 year to 2 years. Ora opuni lawyer no year about over 76 applications to Court of Appeal to Supreme Court. Not as in determine we and only 8 years na take ye no. Ba man for ntiase or te ose ode opuni akwa kogina ora opuni akwa kogina court sa for vie nwache wo bibi pa bona na nka mfa mo no ateneje na ne ba out sa na okan. Or say, yeah, case ni bi wa ha che, or the negina honoma. I don't know, or your lawyer, dear, meaning so in criminal law, but I'm so on your expert to criminal law honor. Because also when you say when a series of applications states no, lawyer na a series of applications all those applications no, I was say court ni determine ansana substantive matter na ya to aso. If those applications no court ni determine e ma ye hunu de esia sa substantive matter na e de aboni pa no untimi nkoso because a motion or de akọ adesrede e say ye determine say whether or not say witness we are de ne ba no kra state ne de ba no ye mpene so because asem we won ho Obos wa application because the court has to determine. Court need determine we ya no san ko ho appeal. What I say, or appeal na appeal so appeal no criteria no san ko Supreme Court. Let's say what the delay case ne sir because I know say accused person no so fundamental right.
Ma men kan kire Ghana for enanwumre say dwumade no talk Ghana on Wontumi 101.3 Red na fe Wontumi TV. At long last SIC ma me MD Holy Star dua yentumi wa hand over ne sema go wa emre sema emre ti wa hand over dia ma new boss James Ajiman Boatin Ajini Boatin wa hand over dia ma no ma mi atwe ni ma che atwe dia ma cho lawyer wa twe ma
so nim say CEO no in fact we na enye etina ko fight bateja ne na ma emre enti aja obeja dia ma ne sa because edru ba bia Supreme Court na nkasa ka say CEO for wontimi nyi wo enso edru ba bia
we are say because we na
wa say flu na nkrofo ba
we CEO board na o report to no
yeah
board no ye to abewe na boss government appointed board
yeah
it is a board na wote ye no
yeah
board no so ye to abewe board na
egu
it is a no aba na
what the board aba no onpe the board na ama hwan omkromu ntie say what declare obi persona non grata ambassador bi wa na wakoye bone na the host nation na declare no persona non grata na just said obi bi afi dem mfa no ho enti mutimi che no ana mutimi because no say otache ambassador because kame wa be mu de me pay ambassador ho na edepa ambassadorial title hwe unipa kura no yentimi mfiansa nka ne sei unipa unim say ambassador kura no okum nipa kura the host state ni otimi omo wa immunity I cover mo as a country no sending state na de kwa no host no etimi entimi nche no kura hwe ye do koye Ghana ambassador to Mali anase even Niger ha ba bia wi boy kura na da onyame ase o se po ne ma banaka obi ani wa otua duty obi an question no se de na gumu se cocaine aso agumu nobody can question him.